Yes guys, what is up and welcome back to another video. So this video, basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be kind of like rating and going through like different supplements like footballers take. Well, in general all sports people take them, but we're just going to focus on football because that is mainly what this channel is about. So yeah, we're going to be going through like the different supplements you can take, whether it's like before gym training or just to help you naturally in football. So we're going to be going through all of them. Some of them I haven't actually had, so all I'll be doing is like saying what I've researched about them, and that will probably be it. And then the other ones I'll give a score out of like 10 of how good I think they are for you and how much better they also make you. So yeah, we're going to be going through the different types of like supplements. We won't go through loads, we'll probably only go through like 5 or 6. If I do miss any out though guys, make sure you put them in the comments. And I'll respond to your comment by saying what I think about it. So if I did miss any of them out that you think I should have been in here, put them down in the comments. But yeah, not much else really more to say. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share, and also turn on your notifications as well, because we've got the new upload schedule of Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 8 PM UK time. So yeah, make sure you turn those notifications on. Alright guys, so the first supplement we're going to talk about is probably one of the most talked about supplements, which is creatine. So a lot of people will say creatine is like a drug that don't really know, haven't really done any research into it. They'll just say like it's a drug straight away, which it's not. So let's just get after play right now. It's not a drug. I've only ever had it once because basically my brother got it and I was like, oh, what is it? So I took it before I went gym once. I didn't really see a big change in the first one, which you won't. But so we're just going to go through like the different kind of things that is good about creatine, and there's also a couple of stuff that's also bad about it. So yeah, we're just going to go through a couple of the good stuff and the bad stuff. I won't be giving it a rating because, as I said, I haven't actually had it. So all of this is basically just done by research and by what my brother has told me. So yeah. But guys, if you do want to see me do like a 30-day creatine transformation where I take it for 30 days and we see like the different kind of like how much I've improved or what it does to me, make sure you leave it in the comments or smash a like on this video, so that I know you guys want to see that. So yeah, let's get into the good stuff and the bad stuff about creatine. So creatine, most people take it before they go gym because it's a good source of like energy kind of thing. So creatine's also in like steak, it's in kind of like foods like that. So it's in like beefy sort of foods, which people wouldn't say kind of like, oh, that's a drug, you know what I'm saying? If you looked at a steak, for example, you wouldn't say that's a drug. So I'm not too sure why people say it when you're just having it by itself is a drug. Doesn't make much sense if I'm being honest. And it is also like well known to be one of the fastest way to like grow muscle mass, to get kind of like a lot more stronger in a shorter amount of time. I'm not too sure into the details why. As I said, I've never really taken it, so I didn't do that much research on it. But that's why I know that it does improve your muscle mass, and it also does improve your strength. Because for example, my brother got a lot stronger, not like a lot stronger, like he got a lot more, his PRs went up in every kind of attribute when he was taking creatine. But he doesn't anymore because, and this is going to segue us, you know what I'm saying, segue onto the bad things about it. So with my brother, it did actually make him a little bit constipated, you know what I'm saying? So that means when you can't like shit. So that could be a side effect of taking creatine, that you get a bit constipated. Apparently as well, if you take a lot of it, it can like ruin your, like, it can damage your kidneys. But I think that's only if you're taking a lot of it. And then the last thing is it could lead to like losing hair, which is the reason why I don't really take it, because although it's very unlikely, it's highly unlikely that you'll do it, I don't want to lose my hair, you know what I'm saying? With like, so that is basically why I'm not taking creatine at the moment. But guys, as I said, if you guys do want to see me do like a 30-day transformation when taking it, make sure you put it down in the comments or smash the like on this video so that it gets recognition, you know what I'm saying? So then I'll know. Alright, moving on to the next one, which is protein powder. Probably one of the most well-known supplements there are. So I did actually take protein powder. I took it quite a lot really, especially when I first started gym. and I think it's pretty good. Protein powder, if I'm being honest. I am actually going to start using it again in my porridge in the morning, because at the moment I've not stopped having Nutella in my porridge. I'm either having eggs in the morning, or I'm having porridge by itself, or with a bit of peanut butter and maybe some blueberries or a little bit of fruit in there. And that is my breakfast at the moment. But I feel like protein powder is nice to have there, because it's a little bit nicer than having it with like peanut butter or a little bit of fruit. So I might actually go back to having a little bit of protein powder in my porridge. Obviously, protein powder is a good way for me, especially when you're kind of at school, you don't have a lot of time to cook. I feel like it's a good way of getting a lot of protein in, and it just doesn't take hardly at all any time. Like, I had mine with milk because I couldn't, it wasn't very nice with water. So I had mine with milk, but obviously you can have it with water as well. You just shake it and then you're gone, you know what I'm saying? So it's a high amount of protein, and it takes very little effort and very little time. So if you're a person who doesn't have much time, I feel like it's good for that. And yeah, I don't really know many bad points about it. I suppose a bad point maybe be that it's quite a lot of calories. Well, depending on what one you get, it's like maybe a little bit calories, but as long as you're working out, like, obviously don't be drinking protein shakes if you're not working out, you know what I'm saying, because that won't correspond to anything. So yeah, and then I'll give protein powder a 7 out of 10, because I think it is pretty good. But I would say if you have more time, I'd say just make eggs or something, because it is, I think eggs is maybe a little bit of a better source of protein than protein powder. Alright, next up, we're going to go to pre-workout. So pre-workout, if you don't know what this is, it's kind of like an energy kind of like supplement to take before gym to get you absolutely pumped to get on with your sessions. So I do understand in that aspect that it's because it's obviously got caffeine in it. It's like when people have a coffee to like wake them up, you know what I'm saying? They use pre-workout before your workout, which is why it's called pre-workout, to get you that pump up for the gym. I personally have only had it like 3 times, because a couple of the reasons, like, that's why it's good, and then a couple of bad reasons is like you do come like dependent on it, and I feel like you'll need to start taking it every time before kind of like every workout, even though like maybe for a football training session you need to start taking it, because you won't be at that kind of like, it's kind of like called a dopamine level, where you're up, your energy's quite high, so that you can perform at your peak level. So if it's quite high after taking that, then it's going to drop right back down, which I don't think is too good. And then that's why I was saying you come reliable in it. I might be completely waffling because I haven't took it for a long amount of time, but that is kind of like the feeling I get from it. So we're going to give pre-workout a 5 out of 10, because I feel like it's decent if you're only going gym. Like, if you're only going gym and that's it, and don't do any other kind of like sports with like football or any other athletic sports, I feel like it's decent. It's probably decent to take it, but otherwise I'm not too sure if it's too great to be taking it. Alright, and then moving on to the penultimate one, you know what I'm saying? I am English, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about a couple of the tablets. So with the tablets, you can have like zinc tablets, magnesium tablets, vitamin D. Jesus Christ, I'm getting shot, boys. So you can have them sort of different. I think it's thunder. Yeah, it's thunder. We're saying, boys, we're getting a bit of thunder in the video. So you can have like zinc, magnesium, vitamin D tablets. I personally haven't taken any of those sort of tablets. So again, this one is like the creatine one, where I haven't took it, so I won't be giving it a score, and it'll just be going off the research I've done. I'm not too sure, unless you have kind of like a medical condition, I'm not too sure if you should be taking a lot of tablets when you're kind of younger. I might be completely waffling here. It might be complete waffle, but I feel like I get most of the stuff, especially that I live in Spain. The vitamin D stuff, the sun's always, is that vitamin D or vitamin C? I think it's vitamin D. That it's always shining on me, so I'm getting that from the sun already. But obviously if you live in a country where there's not sun, then it could be actually a good idea to take them. So you're getting your daily dosage. And then the final one, this is a 10 out of 10 for me. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. I left it for last because it's the best one. And it's Trent. No, I'm joking, boys, what I'm saying. They will not. Well, you can if you want to take steroids. You can if you want. I'm not gonna say like don't do it. But obviously you can't play any sports if you do it because that's performance enhancement. You know what I'm saying? It's drugs. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be taking those. But if you just go to the gym and you just want to get big, like I wouldn't advise you to do it. I wouldn't advise you to do it. But it's your life. You know what I'm saying, boys? So yeah. And then another one that is good, yeah, is a bit more mental than supplement, but it's philosophy. So my philosophy is, if I'm not working out 26 hours a day, 8 times a week, I don't want it enough. So that is kind of like my philosophy. I've got to be working out 26 hours a day. I've got to be training 26 hours a day for 8 days a week. Otherwise, I don't want it enough. You know what I'm saying, boys? That is the philosophy I go by. That's the Boomroman philosophy. You know what I'm saying, boys? So put that on your wall. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not working out 26 hours a week, 26 hours a day, 8 times a week, I don't want it enough. You know what I'm saying? Put that on your wall. You know what I'm saying? That's a Gandhi kind of line. You know what I'm saying, boys? But yeah, that is going to be where we are going to leave the video. If you did enjoy this kind of like different kind of video, make sure you put it in the comments. Also leave a like if you did enjoy the video. But yeah, that has been the video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share. Until next time, boys, I'll see you later.